Fire warriors, y'all are gonna laugh. I thought I was recording this. I wasn't. I got the incense going over here. I said my Latin prayer, so we're not gonna repeat that, okay? We're just literally gonna dive right in, and I'm gonna pick these up and uncover them so that I can show you what's underneath with the Patrick, what is it? The Patrick Valencia's abandoned oracle here. You know, the guy who did Deviant Moon. I got his oracle laid out underneath here. We're gonna go ahead and do this though again. The Lord is my strength and my song, and he has become my salvation. Exodus 15:2. Okay? That was the Spirit selected biblical prayer. So here's the dealio. Alright. We're gonna do this without me hopefully messing these up too much, right? Oh my word. I can't believe I did that. But you know, this is somebody I feel like, you know, you need to be told about. Sorry about that. That's in your energy. And my dog was playing, getting a little rough with his toys under my desk and around my desk, and slammed into my other ring light and broke it. So I've got my standby over here, which I like better anyway. It's newer. So honestly, it's a little stiffer too, so hopefully there won't be as much I say, shaking of the table, but there's still gonna be some shaking because it's, you know, whatever. So let's dive right in. We got someone over here who's crying over your blessings, right? And they're so like emotional over your blessings, right? That they're gonna end up making themselves crazy over it with asylum. We got a backstabber. This is the same person now. They're backstabbing you, but they're in denial over it. They're in denial over what they're doing because they're trying to tear your life to shreds, right? They're trying to literally, you know, make themselves a curse on your existence by doing all kinds of stuff like gossip, lying, slander, manipulation of things happening for you and other people around you, okay? To the point where they're trying to plant themselves into the hearts of other people around you and your heart, okay? To affect how other people feel about you and how you feel about them, okay? Which is why, you know, curses here. I cannot with this person already, right? But you've had some light shown upon the situation here with infant. So between infant and cat, I kind of feel like you've had some awareness. You know what's going on. Because cat is like a high priestess card of this oracle deck. Cat is aware. The cat knows what's up. You see how it's observing and kind of just sitting there with its smile. Right? Let me see if I can fix that glare a little bit. 1 second. Hopefully it's not too glary, if that's a word. But, you know, they're watching these blessings rain down on you still, irregardless of what they're doing to you. Which makes them envious. I mean, they're casting the evil eye on you. It just is what it is. They're not going to quit. And they also have, you know, their shadow, their negative aspects, right, that they have not integrated. They're in refusal of their negative aspects as well. So with that, I'm getting like this is, you know, a narcissistic, dark triad type of individual, right? Because, you know, they never take accountability, nor do they admit that they have any negative aspects, period. Unfortunate, but that is what it is. They're trying to create all this negativity, all this darkness in your life and all these obstacles for you to, you know, like I said, destroy and disembody you. They have a lot of monsters inside of them, okay? Tearing them apart. And it's an unfortunate situation. Maybe entity attachments, maybe generational. I got a lot going on. I'm kind of getting some addictions as well. You, on the other hand, with this ink card, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You are what you appear, okay? You've done the shadow work. You, anything negative, you know, you're like, yeah, I do da-da-da-da-da, and you're just like, and so it is what it is. But your negativities, you work on them, you integrate things, you know, you've put in the work, okay? And as such, you are self-aware. You cut through illusions. You've detached from ego. We got penny pinching here. Yeah, you may have financial struggles. You do save up, you hold on to your resources, okay? You budget, you're responsible. A lot of like 4 of Pentacles energy off of that card. I'm gonna fix this light a little bit more. With skirt here. Quick getaway. We got a runner escaping. Yeah, this is someone, especially like these narcissist types, they can't allow themselves to get close to anyone, essentially. They can't do it. They literally can't do it. They don't have the emotional bandwidth to do it. They're emotionally bankrupt. It's a sad situation. It's, you know, it leads back from childhood. Squad, they want to reconcile with you. They see you with your, you know, your soul tribe, your close friends, and they want to feel a part of that again. And this, you may even have this person blocked or whatever, but they're watching with the soul tribe and close friends on here. You've had a light bulb moment. You've had a sudden realization. You feel inspired. You've had insightful awareness because you've discovered the truth of this person. You've cut through the illusions here with this cutting through the illusions on this spiritually woke card. We got lift off, and having this light bulb moment when you realized who this person in actuality was and how they were. This allowed you to move forward a lot quicker. In fact, you may have seen through their bullshit earlier on, and you were just kind of biding your time and waiting for the right moment. And as soon as they left, you were able to suddenly take off. Because you had been fed up. You were over it. In fact, it was leading you to be pretty frustrated. You were like, tick-tock, bitch. You were kind of like, are we done now? Can we move on? Because this person was tiptoeing. They were trying to avoid getting caught with hidden lovers, side pieces. You knew what was going on, and even if you didn't confront them directly about that, you chose to confront them and you know, approach them about other things that you knew they couldn't get out of. Whereas a narcissist, they will definitely, like, even if you have direct evidence, they will fight you tooth and nail to be like, oh, no, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't cheating on you. I wasn't doing this shit. Absolutely. And because you've leveled up, I hate this red text here. It's so hard to see. You learned your lessons and acquired the wisdom that you needed to learn. They started being overly attentive, love bombing you, showering you with affection for personal gain, right? And that's pretty much, in a nutshell, where when I realized after looking at my phone that it wasn't recording. So let's carry on here. Yeah, this was on the bottom of the deck. This was just a literal roller coaster. It was full of highs and lows. It was on and off again, hot and cold. So I feel like this relationship went on for some time before you had the final realizations of This person was never going to change, no matter what they promised you, no matter how many lies they fed you. Do you know what I mean, collective? I think you do. Yeah, you took heed of the warning signs. You realized that this was a risky situation. Spirit red flagged this individual for you through your intuition and discernment. This was someone who was literally financially incapable. I mean, you were going nowhere fast with this person. You couldn't grow with them. And I feel like they future faked you as well. I don't know why I'm getting that with that card. Something about the default on payment and repossessed assets that has me feeling like future faking. Yeah, swept up and lipstick evidence. This is someone who fell in love with everyone, who got swept up with everyone. And you caught them at it. You basically caught them at it. Like, if there were people at work they were interested in, boom. If there were exes, boom. You know, like, they were swept up with everyone. Like, you'd even catch them staring at people in group dynamics when you'd be with them. That sort of thing. Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about when you know. Yeah, there could be some legal involvement. Like divorce, custody if you have a child with this individual. Some kind of order. And they're obsessed with you. I mean, they're physically attracted to you. They, you know, they're missing you, reminiscing about memories. I mean, that's just kind of too bad. Big bummer for them. Black sheep. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff that was unconventional. Like, they'd act one way towards you, but then you would, like, I feel like you even looked at their phone, and that was maybe like when you found evidence against them. You've got peace, balance, and happiness at this point without them in your life. I feel like nothing is going to, like, they can't do anything to break that, especially with it sitting on top of graduation day. Let's get one more here. That's too much. Right now, they're in another love affair. This person that they've, one of these people that they ran around on you with. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll take this one. They're in this depression they're going to be in it for a while, because you're not going to take them back. Okay. Yeah, they're in some heavy emotions and mental distress, collective. Because you got your guard up. There's no coming back from the stuff they did to you. That's too bad for them. What do we got here? The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, because right now you're working on, your career, your trade. You're enjoying some success. You're reaping your rewards, which has got you in this Knight of Pentacles energy. Independent, success. It's like double success here, honestly. You're enjoying good luck, the rewards of your work, your accomplishments, your discernment. You made some prudent choices here with confronting them for the things that they did to you and pushing them to run from you and not taking them back, not falling for their bullshit. Yeah, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Libra energy. You're intelligent, knowledgeable, you have vision, clear thinking, you're truthful. You could be someone in law, governance, officer, military person. You are an individual of ideas. That's masculine energy. Authority, power, command. And even if you don't hold a position like this in your career, this could be that's the position you hold in your own life. Oop. Jeez, my hands are tweaking out. Don't mind me. You guys know how I am with my hands. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely reaping your rewards. Another success card. Manifestations are coming in. If this is not happening now, it's gonna be prosperity, time of financial gain potential. Ooh, what do we got here? Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Two of Cups, and Ten of Cups. Whoa. Dang, y'all living it up here. Page of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Financial opportunities, good news, beginnings. Could be a bringer of good news, messages, youthful. Three of Wands, I mean, this is progress, expansion, new opportunities. You're going places, okay? You could be making plans. It's unity of foresight. Two of Cups, this is a partnership. Maybe you're working with someone. It's harmony, exchange of energy, like an equal exchange of energy. It's duality, can mean love. And Ten of Cups here. This is joy, love, happiness, family contentment, receiving the love you want and deserve, which you absolutely deserve, collective. I feel like I'm a little more myself again now that I'm not medicated. I don't enjoy needing medication. I can tell you that. Before I started doing biofield work, I lived with a pain level of an 8 on the daily. Now it's about anywhere from like a 1 to a 4. And today I'm about a 5, but I'll live with it. Queen of Pentacles here, Capricorn energy. Generous, opulent. It's security, magnificence, independence again, liberty. You provide for your loved ones, your greatest soul, more intelligence. Yeah, you're a really smart person. Let's get some more here for the collective. Queen of Swords, oh yeah. Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups. All right, so Libra energy here with the Queen of Swords. You know your worth, you've raised your standards, okay? And with that, clear communication, boundaries up, you're standing in truth and justice. You cut away things that don't serve you with grace. Separation, we already kind of got that. Ace of Cups. love, new beginnings, creativity, awakening, fertility, potential, intimacy, joy, contentment, home. Six of Swords here. Yeah, you've sailed on to calmer waters. I think we kind of get that point too. You know, it's like an end of difficult times for you, basically. Seven of Cups. Be careful of some illusions, and I feel like that's this person here that's might try to come back with some love bombing, hoovering tactics. You know, same old narcissistic bullshit. Ah, Knight of Swords. Sagittarius energy. Yeah. Sexual energy moving towards you with enthusiasm. Yeah, Nine of Wands. A persistent sexual energy with determination, some deception. You're resilient, though. You don't give up. You'll stand your ground because, you know, we got double Queen Pentacles and Swords here. You see through the bullshit. King of Swords as well, so, you know, you're no dummy. King of Pentacles. See, you're matched. You're balanced with your masculine and feminines. And then High Priestess as well. Come on. Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer. Moon is out here. Yeah, you got some economic power. You're reaping your harvest. Your economic harvest. A big economic harvest. The energy of success, valor, having it all. Intellectual and business aptitudes. Maybe you're good at math. Okay. That's why this dude's out here. Remember, he was like a, you know, a business guy who was supposedly, you know, high up in the New York world over there in the Beetlejuice land. That whole I forget, what do they call that? Lore. Yeah, lore. That was the word I was looking for. Sometimes I have like these mild brain poofs. High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you know the secrets and the mysteries of this person already. Your intuition's pretty on par, especially with matched kings and queens out here. You're doing well for yourself, collective. This person only measures up as to being a knight compared to your matched kings and queens. Plus, you got High Priestess, yeah. Another 4 out here. We got 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. This person knows they can't match up to you. Yeah. They're depressed. They're like... they're at a respite state because you're their wish fulfillment. They know you're their wish fulfillment. You're everything they want and could ever want, but they know they can't have you with this 3 of Swords. So, you know, that's a state of sorrow and heartbreak for them. But yet, at the same time, you're a challenge and competition for them. You may have blocked them. Because you're standing your ground, obviously, as the Queen of Swords. Because your sword's up. Or a little boo-boo. I'm getting a lot of victimized... not victimized, I mean, they victimized you, if anything. But a lot of victim energy, you know, pity me, poor me. That's who you can always tell who the narcissist is. The actual victim will always pick themselves up and carry on, whereas the narcissist will, oh, they did this to me, oh, they did that to me. Yeah, okay. I mean, the actual victim may, like, be truthful about what happened, sure, but yeah. Okay, because you got Temperance out here for you, Sagittarius energy. Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, they're watching. It's going to come to an end, though. Them watching you is going to come to an end, I mean. Because you're in your Temperance energy. You know, like this whole Earth Angel thing. Because you're balanced, you're, you know, moderate, frugal. You're managing everything you got going on. Managing life just fine. You got that duality. Remember, that duality is like literally displayed right here with that, the kings and queens perfectly matched for you. Death out here, the Scorpio energy. The ending's already happened too of this whole relationship, so that the new beginning, the change could happen. Which is another reason why they're watching you. So there's kind of like a lot of meaning to these cards in my hand. It's kind of comical. I know it's not really funny, but it's kind of comical. This might end up being a short and sweet reading. Wow, another 4. 5? Dang. Ace of Swords. The cards are coming out like butter. It's very smooth. Ace of Swords. Empress. The Hermit. Excuse me. 5 of Swords. And a King of Cups. Okay, that explains a lot. I mean, we already knew that, but... Okay, so... Ace of Swords here, this is nothing but the truth. I'm like speaking absolute truth here. Well, Spirit's revealing it, actually. I'm just the mouthpiece. We got, you know, you've had a breakthrough in clarity. I mean, obviously. You're the Empress. I'm not at all surprised with all the other face cards and major arcanas that you've had. You've already gone in and done so much soul searching as well. We've got Taurus, Virgo energy on the table. 5 of Swords. You've had a lot of loss in your life, which has caused, and conflicts, which has caused you to have these changes in perspective, okay? And this person has also given you a lot of that conflict, loss, and tension too. You know, they've just honestly added, it was just, you know, one more pancake on the stack. King of Cups in the reverse. Pisces energy. Yeah, this guy, girl, them, chem, they, them, whoever. This is a powerful but violent person. They're dishonest, double dealing. They're a rogue, to be honest about that. No, they're not honest, but that's the honest truth. Unjust. They're scandalous. They do scandalous deeds, basically, when I say scandalous. They have a lot of vices, collective. They have a lot of, and by vices, I mean literal addictions. It could be porn, it could be sex, it could be, you know, there's more than just alcohol and drugs, but it could be those things too. They could even have food addiction, shopping addiction, is literal, like you can literally be addicted to anything, like I keep mentioning. Oh yeah, and they kept their addictions and vices under wraps for the most part. Like, when I was doing before, when I thought the camera was recording, the kinky card in this deck showed its face when so they could have like hidden kinks as well. Here with the moon card, Pisces, Neptune energy. You know, lots of illusions and mystery here with this feller, lady, them, shem. 3 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, with this energy, didn't we have the Nine of Pentacles out here? Maybe that was, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah, we had it on the split. Yeah, you're celebrating your independence and financial blessings with your friends and family. Or was this the split? I think these exact two cards were on the split, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, you're celebrating with friends and family, your successes. There's like double success right here. Again, prosperity. And you know, because you're having a lot of success in your career and your business as well. It's on the bottom. What do we not see coming? Okay. I feel like they've been forced into hangman. Oh man, and does a narcissist hate that shit? Pisces energy. Five of Wands. Well, yeah, because of, you know, they're being pushed by others, mainly being you, to level up. Yeah, because of this Ten of Swords here, because of the end of the situation. The delusions have been lifted for you, so you've been able to move on. Yeah. I've lost everything. I've lost. The collective's made me lose everything. It's all their fault. It's all collective's fault. I've lost everything. And what did I tell you? Is that victim mindset, that victim mentality. Now they got lack mindset too. Go figure. Swear. They can never take accountability for their own actions. They don't understand cause and effect. They gotta blame everything on everybody else and other situations. Sad, just sad. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Like I said, this is gonna be a short and sweet reading, especially since I did a good part of it and the thing wasn't even recording, so it was more like a walkthrough for the whole beginning. Yeah. And now you got Queen of Wands out here for yourself too, collective. Yeah, you magnetize in everything you desire. Or you will be. Leo energy. You're inspired, passionate, optimistic. You have good advice, and if you don't give good advice, well, at least you listen to it and you take it to heart so that you can apply it. And they're sitting in Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they can't let you go. They can't let you go. Give us a couple for final outcome of this person. We've got Eight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, Queen of Cups, the Lovers. Oh. And Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow, you guys. All right. So, since I like to read them right to left. So, they're going to be trapped in their head. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you a little bit about why. Because karma, coming in with 4 fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, what? Oh, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Jeez. The Emperor. You got this matched person coming in for you with Taurus here. Queen of Cups. Lovers. Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. And Six of Pentacles. Okay. Now, you're balanced in your emotions. We've already discussed this because of all these matched cards that you had thus far, okay? That was Spirit telling us that. Loving, compassionate, healing, mature, nurturing, maternal energy. You know, you got that because you had the Empress. Now, when I see Empress with Queen of Cups, I kind of see that as a Supreme Empress energy, okay? And with the High Priestess on here, that kind of even boosts it up more, okay? Like, you're Ultra Supreme Empress at this point. You're pretty high up there on the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, you know, which means you manage your energy very well. Your nodal points, your chakras are very well managed. You start doing your biofield work, yeah, you're pretty powerful, okay? You get it? You get it? Because all the Tree of Life is, the Kabbalah Tree of Life, all that, and even all the religious stuff, the textbooks and all that really is a cover for your nodal points in your body, your energy points in your body. That's all that stuff is. The Queen of Cups, you know, beautiful, devoted, wisdom, smart, foresight, all that, okay? The Lovers, yeah, I'm kind of in a hurry because I got a delivery coming here shortly. Don't mind me, I'm just wrapping it up. Lovers here, this is beauty, relationships, choices, trials overcome. Yeah. So yeah, good card. And what I'd say is you got this love opportunity coming in for you here. Don't know when. Could be, you know, current, could be in the future at some point. Remember, the future is always fluid. Any choice you or this other person makes could change this. So that's why I say it's fluid. But Spirit says, you know, as of now, as of the way things are flowing right now, this is happening, okay? This is in your energy as this reading is occurring, okay? And the thing about this relationship opportunity, this Emperor, is with the Six of Pentacles here, this is the card of sharing, okay? It's the equal exchange of energy. This is the giving and receiving card. Okay, it's charity, it's generosity. So I'd say this is a pretty damn good outcome. This dude, chick, they're not doing too good, okay? However, looks like a great outcome for you, collective. All right, and I hope this helps your situation. If I didn't thank you for being here, I think that got cut off with the in the first part of the reading that I thought I was recording. So I want to thank you for being here. For likes, shares, subscriptions, comments, all that good stuff. And yep, the music cut off too, so it's definitely time to cut this off. And I will see you next time, collective. Bye.